Devil May Cry is finally landing on the shores of Punishing Grey Raven. Get out of your peak of combat, make way for the real deal. This collab is already making rounds in the DMC community, so let me explain what PGR is and what exactly is happening so that people don't get confused. Punishing Grey Raven is a fast-paced action gacha game. The combat in this game is second to none in the gacha market. Its base difficulty and resource management require your attention during the heat of battle. But hang on a second, let's slow down. What's a gacha game, and what does this have to do with Devil May Cry? For those outside the loop, a gacha game is a game that locks characters or gameplay styles behind a random roulette system. Unlike gambling, the currency you use to try your luck at these units can be obtained for free, as long as you log in and complete missions often. If you're unlucky enough to never get what you want, the game will pity you and guarantee the unit that you like after a set amount of tries. This is the way players will have to obtain Dante and Vergil in the upcoming Devil May Cry event. Now, let's get into the specifics of what we know so far. Dante will be free to obtain during one of the ongoing events. No money required. However, Vergil is locked behind the gacha system. Really, what would Vergil mean if he was ever completely free? Dante and Vergil will be on separate banners. This means that pulls counted for Vergil cannot help you guarantee Dante and vice versa. Additionally, obtaining your first copy of either character through gacha will grant you an extra copy, like a buy one get one free sale, except you get to do this twice, for both characters, separately. If you don't know, PGR has a costly way to further upgrade characters, which is to acquire duplicates. This can be done by obtaining shards through events, which should be done after pulling your first copy, or doing more gacha pulls. This excellent deal will immediately buff Dante and Vergil to double S rank, greatly increasing their damage output. Lastly, and probably the most important, Dante and Vergil probably won't be coming back for a long time. So thank the Kuru gods that they have given us a 30% discount. Every gacha pull will cost 175 black cards instead of the usual 250. To guarantee these guys, you only need to spend 10,500 black cards. A guarantee, a discount, and freebies? Generous is an understatement. Punishing Grey Raven also has what are called signature weapons and combat unit boosters, or cubs for short. As of right now, we don't know if the gacha for these are discounted as well. To put it simply, there is a good chance you will not be needing the signature weapons. However, you may like the cubs, since they unlock more kit for both characters. For Dante, rev your way through hordes of demons with Cavalier. For Vergil, slash the world apart with the trusty Mirage Edge. To guarantee one of these cubs, you need to perform 20 gacha pulls on a dedicated banner. Again, we don't know if these will be discounted. From our first look at the gameplay, anyone can tell that Kuru Game did an amazing job, faithfully recreating the movesets of both Dante and Vergil. Unfortunately, there are a couple of corners that needed to be cut out, such as the Kalina An, Cerberus, and World of V, though I doubt anyone would really be missing World of V. Sorry guys. Apart from those things, everything else will still be intact. I know that the first thing some people are gonna do is recreate that Vergil combo. It's doable, and we even get to see a bit of it in the demo videos we have. Are you interested in playing PGR now? Don't start yet. There are a few things I have to talk about first. For those of us who aren't in China, we have to wait a little while before we get to play with the new toys. Due to the timing difference in the regions, us global players will have to wait until July or August for the patch. While we can't get to have fun right away, this might actually be a blessing in disguise. You see, rewards like black cards are time gated, meaning that you can only get a certain amount per week. Since we have extra time to prepare for the event, you can actually start playing now and save your black cards to get the cubs and weapons on top of guaranteeing the characters you want. Now is actually the perfect time to start playing because you'll be obtaining 3 times as many black cards than normal. But be careful, the early game for PGR can be grueling and boring. As a short guide, I recommend you complete the early story missions until you can start auto-clearing this monthly resource stage. Along the way, make sure to log in at least 2 times a week to complete Phantom Pain Cage, Warzone, and Norman Revival activities for a couple thousand black cards. Don't worry about getting extreme high scores on these activities since you get black cards simply by participating. If you're a little late and start playing after May 14th, don't fret. While you'll still receive 2 times the usual black cards, you will also have a new player quest to obtain and quickly gear up Alpha Crimson Weave, completely for free. Doesn't she remind you of someone? That's right, she's this game's very own Vergil. Sorry man, you're gonna have to give up even more for that unpaid child support. And that's all there is to learn about this sick collab. If you want to learn more about punishing Grey Raven, I highly recommend watching Grey Raven Radio. They go into detail about who to gacha for and what things you can get for free. Go on, give it a go.